Any history of the New Orleans Saints franchise may start with Tulane Stadium, but the bulk of it's focused here at the Superdome. At the start of each school year, kids pack their backpacks with a long list of school supplies, and teachers often find themselves spending their own money to buy things for the classroom. Bake sales and car washes used to help earn extra dollars for education. But these days, teachers are taking a high-tech approach to making ends meet. They organized and prayed at ceremonies across town. We went to one not too far from here on the campus of UL Lafayette, and they say they're trying to turn sadness into strength. President Obama did address the situation just before 5 o'clock. He called France our oldest ally and said that the United States would do whatever it could to help them in whatever way is needed. He called this an attack on humanity.
Kevin, you're right. I should have shared. That wasn't very polite of me, but just so you know, the ribs and the chicken are really good.
That they say he was surrounded by Doritos, Goldfish crackers, and Chips Ahoy cookies, and complained that he could not feel his hands. So far, he is not facing any charges. Right now we get a piece of cardboard, roll out our sleeping bags, and that is about it. Now that experience, I will say, does give you a sense of solidarity and a tiny glimpse into what some of these kids have gone through.
People are still streaming into the Smoothie King Center. As you can imagine, I'm sure traffic is bad out there and security is tight for an event like this. We're getting ready to start. I don't know if you can hear it, but we can. The Warren Easton Band is playing for the crowd.
All right, Doug. Well, some weird stuff has been going on. First, the Cubs advance in the playoffs.
Wow.
Now, self-tying shoelaces? Yes. Next at 10, the eerie connection to Back to the Future Part 2, so stick around. Well, tonight, Les Miles is still the LSU football coach, although rumors continue to swirl. A national report said there's a good possibility LSU buys out his contract. Miles addressed it all this afternoon. At this point, we know that 3 people, including the shooter, are dead, and at least 6 others have been shot. That call came in around 7:30 tonight, and fortunately, police say they had several officers in the area who quickly responded and were able to confront the gunman.
Well, I pretty much had to show them everything.
Called a cock-a-hole. We don't want to get into that. But.
Just kidding. I don't know how to fish at all, so they have been awesome and helped me out.
President Obama spent part of his time here touring some of the city's hardest hit neighborhoods. Then he headed to the lower 9th Ward. Karen Swenson joins us from the Sanchez Center, where the president spoke this afternoon. Karen, these two made a decision to run a positive campaign. Do you think that in the end that type of thing resonates with voters, or are voters so used to attack ads and nastiness that it sort of, makes it fade into the background? One area that researchers are just starting to talk about is the impact it had on kids in their early teens. For many of those who lost their homes and were out of school for months, it appears to have a lasting impact on their ability to get an education and a job today. With the election just days away, we hope this program gives you an in-depth look at both candidates, and we appreciate both of you taking time out of your schedule.